couple weeks ago, the Lord has been speaking to me regarding coming out of covenant with I'm not. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a singer. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a minister. I'm not an evangelist. Coming out of the covenant of I'm not. Sometimes we tend to convince ourselves of who we are not, but it's who God has called us to be. And as we're in the last month of 2025, and as the Lord is preparing us to enter into the new year of 2026, I believe that the Lord is calling us to come out of covenant with I am not, to break agreement with negative identity or the lies that have been spoken over our lives. Because a lot of times labels have been placed upon our name and upon our lives, and after a certain time we start to believe it. In order to come out of the covenant of I am not, we have to renounce and break these agreements that we come in contact with negative identity. We have to reject the lies of the enemy and reject these labels that people try to stick on us, and even ourselves that we have tried to stick on ourselves, right? We also have to choose to come in alignment with the will of God. It's not our will, but His will, right? We have to be in alignment with God's will concerning our lives. That is how we're going to come out of the covenant of I am not. Because regardless if you think you're not a prophet, regardless if you think you're not a minister, regardless of what you think that you are not a minister or evangelist, or the gifts that God has given you, regardless of what you think, who has God called you to be? That is what's important. So I pray that as we are preparing ourselves for the new year, that we really get deep in His word, and that we be intimate with God even more than we are now, so that we can come out of agreement with I am not, and come out of covenant with I am not, and let's walk into the covenant of who I am and who God has called me to be. All right, God bless you.